Hey friends, I'm Steph from cheapskatecook.com. Welcome to my kitchen. It's Christmas cookie season, so we're going to make some gingerbread cookies today. But not just normal gingerbread cookies. We've seen plenty of recipes for those. Instead, we're going to make some real food gingerbread cookies that are like a good balance between, yay, cookies, it's sugar season, and these aren't the worst things for you. So hopefully moms will be happy, kids will be happy, everybody's gonna be happy. And then I'm gonna show you how to make these dairy-free. So if you aren't dairy-free, you're still gonna get a lot out of this. And then if you are dairy-free, guess what? You can have gingerbread cookies, yay! The great news is that you will hardly taste a difference between regular gingerbread cookies and dairy-free gingerbread cookies, and that is thanks to a special secret ingredient. This guy. Palm shortening. It is a plant-based shortening that you can use for cookie dough and pie crust and sauteing and deep frying, all kinds of things, and it's super like real food nerdy. So we've got Rainforest Alliance certified, fair trade certified, organic, non-hydrogenated, non-GMO project verified, all the things. Now I prefer butter. First, it's usually more budget friendly. Second, it's like a real food, so I can feel good about putting that in my cookies. But if you're dairy free, that's not an option. And so when we were dairy free because of some dairy allergies that my kids had, we had to use palm shortening, and we found out that it was amazing, and you really can't taste a difference. If you think about it, a lot of people already use shortening that's just like your regular conventional grocery store shortening in cookie recipes, and they taste amazing. So let's use this like real food option, and it's gonna make it taste amazing as well. We get our palm shortening from Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Whole Foods. You can order it off of Amazon. I think Thrive Market carried it last that I knew. You can get it from a lot of different places, even the health food section of our Kroger. So if you're not near like a health food store, you might be able to find it if your grocery store has like a little health food section. And if you are not near anything like that, then you can probably order it online. You can also buy it in bulk from several different sources. I shared some really great places to get palm shortening in the description below. If you are dairy-free or you're looking forward to making real food Christmas cookies this year, hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, I gotta know, what is your favorite Christmas cookie? Because this can vary wildly based on where you live, your family, how you grew up celebrating the holidays. Do you even care about Christmas cookies, or is there another holiday that means even more to you? For me, I grew up making like classic sugar cookies, and I have a video about that, and I talk also about how to make that dairy-free and more real food, but sugar cookies are the thing that like, just feels like the holidays to me. Let me know what your favorite holiday treat is in the comments. So I'm really, really grateful for all of the dairy-free sources that are out there. I'm really grateful that we've been able to find ways to make them fit our really tiny budgets over the years. And this is what I want to share with you. I want to help encourage you and empower you to save money and eat healthy no matter what your current situation is. So whether you have food allergies or you're just in survival mode and you're trying to eat real food at the same time, this is what we talk about here. My second favorite Christmas cookie, next to the classic sugar cookies that I've already shared with you guys, is gingerbread. So you can plug palm shortening into pretty much any cookie recipe and get awesome results and make it dairy-free. If the recipe calls for like milk, just throw in some almond milk or whatever dairy-free milk that you feel comfortable with. But today I'm gonna show you how we actually make these dairy-free gingerbread cookies. So the other thing that we did to this recipe to make it more real food is we monkeyed with the flour. This was something that I ground in my flour grinder at home, which I know is like next level real food for a lot of people. Don't worry too much about that. If you do already grind your own grains, make your own flour because you're like super into baking and real food, then I use soft white wheat because the soft part of it makes it really, really great for like pastries, like cookies and stuff like that. And the white makes it just, even though it's less healthy, it's like, you know, delicious for cookies. Around the same time that my kids were dairy-free, they were also really sensitive to gluten. So back in the day, we made this recipe with spelt flour. And that was, again, it was something that we could either purchase from the store, but we also found that it helped us save a lot of money and it tasted a lot better if we ground it in our flour grinder at home. And that's just a lower gluten wheat. A lot of times you can find it on like Amazon or in the health food store or something like that. So if you are gluten sensitive, but you're not allergic to wheat, that's my favorite, like more budget friendly flour rather than going full on gluten free. And it acts a lot like just plain regular flour, so it's a little bit easier to use. You can also use just good old unbleached flour because let's remember that we're like making cookies, we're not making salad. So unbleached flour is fine. We're going to use sugar, like whatever kind of granulated sugar that we feel comfortable with. There's tons of different kinds you can try. There's turbinado, there's sucanut, there's evaporated cane juice, all kinds of different things. They all kind of lend their own taste and texture to the cookie recipe. So gingerbread cookies use brown sugar and molasses. But brown sugar is basically sugar with molasses, so we're just gonna use organic sugar and molasses. I just found that when I was trying to keep in mind like healthier sweeteners to keep in the house, I didn't need brown sugar. I just used my regular sugar with some molasses. All right, let's get baking. Whoa, 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 whoa. encourage you that sometimes these real food tips can be a little overwhelming. The reality is you can plug whatever ingredients you have on hand into this cookie recipe. So if you just have butter instead of palm shortening, do that. Regular flour, do that. Regular sugar and brown sugar, just do that. No problem. I've made this cookie recipe so many times with all kinds of variations of these ingredients, and it turns out delicious. So don't get too worried about the details. I really want to provide information for you for if you're trying to be like really real food, but if you're just like, I was just hoping for like a whole wheat version of a cookie, then just do what works for you and know that this cookie recipe is delicious. And I've substituted so many things with this recipe over the years, it can probably handle whatever you throw at it. Okay friends, that is how I make real food, dairy-free gingerbread cookies. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you to Kitchen Stewardship for collaborating with us this time. You can check out their YouTube channel and don't forget to come back for more ways to save money and eat healthy. Any Christmas cookies, we're going to make sugar cookies. I mean gingerbread cookies. Ta-da! Now, I like butter, and if I have an option, there's hair in my mouth. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Washing cookie I really tried to like wear a sweater so that it could look more Christmas cookie-ish. Is that? But here's the truth. It's like 75 degrees where I live right now, and this was a bad idea. You can find an organic powdered sugar. I'm so hot. I encourage you that, so many text messages.